Hello and welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be a few things that you should know and do before you move to a different state. First things first, I'm the realist. Now, my family and I, we moved from California to Arizona. Okay, not much of a difference in terms of well, it is a big difference, but not that far. I had a coworker who actually moved from Sacramento, California to Charlotte, North Carolina. So that was a big move, but nevertheless, any move that you do decide to do, that is going to be a pretty big move and an adjustment mentally and physically as well. So first things first that you want to make sure that you do is that before you leave, or even before you finish taping the boxes and packing everything up, you want to make sure that you either have your birth certificate on hand or your passport. And the reason why you want to have your birth certificate on hand and or your passport is because when you do go down into a different state, you're going to need that to get your license, as well as a few other things like registration for your car if you do have one. Another thing too that you want to make sure that you do is that you do go to your new state. In California we call it the DMV, which is Department of Motor Vehicles. So you want to make sure, and this is also has everything included, which is license, registration, and all of that. You want to make sure you go to that site, because it will definitely tell you a list of everything that you need to do and everything that you need to bring with you when you're ready to get settled into your new state. Another thing that I've learned as well is that you want to make sure you do know and make note of all of the time frames. Okay, the time frames is super important, because if you only have 30 days from when you move in officially to get your license or registration for your car, you want to make sure you do that, because all states, most states are a little bit different in terms of the time frame and the grace period for getting your license and your registration. I keep saying that, but it's super important. You can't drive around without that after a certain amount of time. For Arizona, I believe it. All right. Another thing that you want to make sure you do is before you leave, preferably like a month or two before you leave wherever you're going to be going to, is that you want to make sure you forward all of your mail to your new address if you do already know your address and that's for sure where you're going to be living. You want to make sure that you forward your mail, because if you don't have everything paperless billing, which I know that I don't, sometimes some things can't be paperless, but at the same time, if you do still get paper bills or just any mail anyways, you want to make sure that you forward it to your new address, so that way probably a month before you go, month or two, when you do get there, you have your mail there for you, with you. And also in your previous home, you want to make sure that your mail is still not going to that place, because people are pretty grimy nowadays and you don't want people all up in your information nor your bank accounts. So you want to make sure that you do forward that. And also you can also go to your post office or DMV or wherever you want to go on the website as well, and also request all of your mail to be forwarded to your new address, and that's pretty much how you're going to do it. This is going to be a little bit outside of what we've already talked about. This is going to be exploring your new state, which is pretty fun. I've had so much fun exploring events, activities that you can do while you're in your new state. So I would Google, I Googled things to do in Arizona. A whole bunch of websites came up, and there's a lot of festivals that you can go to. Festivals are a really good thing that you should try to do when you're in your new state. And the reason why is because when you get to see what's out there, you get to meet new people, eat new foods if that's something that you like to do as well. But because it's gonna be your home. Your new state is gonna be your home for however long you're gonna stay there. And you wanna make sure you know what's around, hospitals, you wanna have all that down, amenities, Target. Who doesn't love Target? I know I do. Target, you know, any other grocery store. What else? But yeah, definitely just have fun going on the internet or on your phone and just exploring what's down in Arizona, what's there to do. And when you do go out there and you do explore activities and events that are happening in your state, you feel more at home. And also you get more comfortable driving around, and you won't have to use your maps all the time when you just drive to go to an event. At the same time, you're also driving and setting up a route memory wise, so you know exactly where things are. And the last thing that I wanted to mention, this is just a tip and advice that I do have, is that give yourself time to breathe. Especially if you've been in a state for a super long time, or even if you've only lived in your previous state for a year. Getting adjusted to different state regulations and policies, and it takes time, so don't be hard on yourself. I was really hard on myself because I felt like I should have everything down a week or two right after I moved in, but it's gonna take time. So enjoy getting out there, enjoy meeting new people. Even if you do it by yourself, go to a restaurant, sit down by yourself, kind of take everything all in. That really helps out a lot. So be easy on yourself, adjusting to a different living space, because that's going to be your home. Your home is not just where you sleep, it's also where you live. So get used to that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take your time and adjust. Meditate. Take it all in, you know, just take it all in. And that's pretty much the last, well, that's an advice, but that's 5 that I wanted to mention in this video. If you do like it, comment down or comment a few other videos or a few other things that, if you're watching, that you want to know what I've learned about moving into a different state, and the other important things, maybe a part 2 that you should also know. I didn't want to put everything into this video. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit short, but at the same time, this is all I can remember as well. These are the most important things that I wanted to mention. Thanks anyways for watching, and yes, who's texting me? But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you subscribe and thumbs up the video for more. Thank you.